Hello there and welcome to Blackbird Princo. And yeah, a voiceover and sped through Plan With Me. I haven't done one of these for wherever, so bear with me because I have the migraine from hell and this was going to be a hell of a lot easier than actually doing editing. So this week I'm using this Rockabilly kit from my kit. I think I'm explaining there that I've already used it actually because I love it so much, but now that it's on my premium art paper, it's so pretty. I just wanted to use it again and use it for a Plan With Me so you all could check it out. Pulling in some date dots from my store, so these are on my gold foil. Bring a little bit of shimmer. You know I was going to bring gold into this spread just like I bring gold into every spread, right? Because I'm all about that gold life. I mean, I wouldn't say I discriminate amongst the foils, but I definitely lean towards gold. I don't know. Am I classic? Am I just extra? I think maybe I'm just extra. Placing down those date covers, how excite. I'm leaving the flags as they are because the blue there, it doesn't clash too badly, and this kit is one of the ones that I made before I formatted them to include a little flag. I'm going ahead and pulling in some headers this week. There we go. So today headers up the top, and I'm pretty much just going to run my full boxes across the top of the page, and I'm going for a complete no white space spread, which is kind of unlike me. I like a bit of white space in my spreads, but I make kits that have way more than enough stickers to do a complete no white space, so I figured it was time I, put myself to the test and actually did one. Placing down the full boxes, and I'm trying as best I can to match the full boxes with kind of the colour blocking, and that one I put down straight up sideways, so here is me using undo. Spoiler alert, there's not enough there, Nikki, and you're just going to rip the page. Wow, I see the future. Bit more there and it would lift up, and waiting for it to dry. As usual, I'm paranoid and check the other side of the page to make sure it didn't rub through, and I am continually impressed with undo. It is so rad. Get it. What did I ever do without it? And there we go. All sticky as it was, and my hands were covered in stick as well. You can use undo to get the stick off your own fingers, just heads up there. There we go. Continuing with the full boxes, and a little bit of like, what are with those baby hairs? Baby hairs poking in. It's such a glam look, Nikki. Wow, you've got your life together, girl. Go you. This is really like a Comedy Central roast. Like I'm just roasting my own Plan With Me. Just deciding what to do next, and I'm pretty sure I went in with glitter headers. Yep, and putting some down the bottom to kind of balance it out. I just love glitter headers. I always find it, like I like to use the to do and today and actual written headers, but something about glitter headers, man. Anything glitter. I guess I'm a bit bougie and a bit extra, and I'm all about. Did I say bougie as in like budgie instead of bougie? I hope you all knew what I was going with that. Checklist every day because it's going to be a pretty flat strap week. This week was a week where I was expecting, or we were thinking that Chris was going to have to be away most of the week on a business trip. As of now, Monday morning, we have found out that he doesn't have to go, so I am delighted. I don't like my man being away. I like my own space, but like not all day, every day. I like him, right? Otherwise I wouldn't be with him, or would I? Am I just a self-loathing person? No, I'm not. I love him. I do, I promise. And leaving some space in the middle, so yeah, check the boxes at the bottom, 4 boxes at the top for some asymmetry, and then for the middle to get a real no white space mess. Now some people just nail the no white space, it looks really clean and proper and put together. I'm not that girl. I think I'm going to move on to my sidebar, please tell me I am. No, yay, woo! And using this decorative girl. Now she is one of my favourite elements of this whole kit. Obviously this is a hand-drawn kit by yours truly. In terms of that girl, I just think she is so cute. The tattoo on the arm, the hair, she's like my absolute pin-up goals. I also love the bird that's in this spread, so I try and incorporate it a couple of times with the deco items because I have an affinity for birds. I don't keep birds or own birds. I really don't like birds like kept in a cage. I don't know, I guess I'm a bit of a bleeding heart like that, but I love the aesthetic of birds, if that makes sense. Like I don't want them as a pet, I don't want bird crap all over the house and seeds everywhere, but I love looking at them. Like they're just beautiful to me, something so free about birds. So birds, I've spent a lot of time talking about birds. And some of the bottom washi girl, because you said you were doing no white space, so you better do that no white space. Go you, get it. While voiceover is a struggle. That bottom washi I absolutely love. I love that colour, that kind of deep tealy blue colour. I don't know what you'd even call it. I suppose you call it a blue. It's really pretty. And to bring in the foil element to the bottom washi, instead of using one of the overlays, I'm using some of my clear bows, a heap of them actually, and just layering them over it. It gives that kind of foiled bottom washi effect without having to use one of my kits. And some of my overlay boxes, obviously in the gold foil as well. Now I do have these separately, so I have I think 3 designs for the overlay boxes. I have the 2 that I'm using here, as well as one which is a complete box of the real subtle like confetti glitter. It's a real subtle one. I do offer those as standalone boxes, so you can just buy like a sheet of 4 and mix it up yourself. You don't have to buy the full overlay kit. Same with headers. I have a fair few kind of standalone, if you want to put it that way, or a la carte options available in those as well, so that you have a bit more flexibility. I really like how this turned out. I kind of like the symmetry of it and it being all a bit matchy. As you can see, I'm going in with the glitter overlay headers, the foiled headers rather. These are the confetti way. So there is confetti and there's glitter, which again is more subtle. They're a lot smaller dots, more scattered, and some of them are slightly sheer. Which, if you don't know how I did that, I'm not going to tell you. I remember Laura saying, what do you mean they're kind of sheer and see-through? How do you make foil sheer? I'm like, I have my ways, girl, I have my ways. And she accused me of being a witch, which I think is a term of endearment. Like, I think she was like, wow, that's magical and great, you're magical and great, not like you should be burned at the stake. I mean, maybe she thinks that. She knows me pretty well, so if anyone was going to make that judgment, to be honest, it would probably be Laura. But I'm reasonably confident in our friendship. Oh, this is why I don't do voiceovers. It encourages me to ramble, and God, I can ramble. Look at all that foil. Look at that glitz and or glam. Love it. Now, normally I'd stop there, right? Because I'm not a real no white space person, and I love the gap in the middle, but I'm going to go ahead and no white space it because I said I would, so I would. So, balls to the wall, London, or wherever you are. Meal headers, I love tracking my meals in my planner. I don't know, I like to look back. I think part of that is because I am making attempts to eat better and eat right, and looking back and going, wow, it's been this long since we ate takeout. Unfortunately, it has not been that long since we ate takeout. We've had it way too much just lately. In terms of TV shows, I'm actually tracking some this week. So I put one on Tuesday for The Bachelorette, the American version. I love that trashy show, and I think I was out of frame when I did it, but I actually put a couple on Sunday because I think it's the finale this week on Sunday of Love Island Australia, which I'm devastated about because I love that show. And then on Thursday, you can see I have thrown in some boxes. I had some stuff there. I put in a box because I was pretty sure I was going to be launching my standalone store that day. I may still, it depends what's going on with that. And also there were some boxes for an appointment and for Chris coming home. But I wasn't going to write in Chris coming home in it. I was kind of vague about why I was putting it down in the original like chatted through version. And the reason being that like I don't want people knowing I'm home alone and what hours I'm working. They know my house is empty. So, you know, be smart. Cybersecurity, etc. Again, I have a few appointments on Wednesday, so I'm going ahead and putting those in just in boxes. So layering good English there, layering some boxes over some washi strips. And I think Monday, Tuesday, I didn't actually have any kind of set appointments, but I'm pretty sure I've just gone in and put some labels in anyway as kind of like placeholders. So another one of those little gold push pin or tacks, whatever you want to call them. I think they're really sweet. Just a really cool little detail. Must obsess over the washi placement apparently. And an icon for payday. So I believe I was put in a box for that as well. Because let's be honest, payday, yes, it happens every week. Do I really need to mark it? No, but getting money is exciting, guys. Money is great. Money is how I pay for food and bills and also things that are fun. Like that reminds me of, I was going to say, money lets me pay for activities, you know, Step Brothers. Plenty of room for activities. I love that movie, Step Brothers. If you haven't seen that movie, see that movie. It's nonsense and I love it. You'll see over there on the right on Sunday, I have laid a half box with a sticker there for the Brisbane Planner Market's 4 weeks to go. That Planner Market countdown is from Fox and Cactus. As you know, Emma is my bae, and you know what? I would be using those stickers regardless of the fact that she is my friend, but the fact she is my friend makes it so much easier to support her store and shout it out every flippin' week because nice people. It's nice to support nice people. I'm actually using some deco. Can we believe it? Actually using some deco from my kit. I normally don't because I normally don't want to overcrowd it, but hey, this is overcrowded AF anyway. Looking at it on a whole week spread, I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was. I'm just so used to having some white space, to be honest, to balance things out, but it's a nice challenge to actually use things in no white space. There's still plenty of stickers left over as well, like plenty of headers and all that good stuff. You get a lot of use. You can use one of my full luxe kits like this to actually get 2 weeks out of things, and this is a clever little hack that Shell, one of my customers and really just general cool people, came up with. Is she actually, on the second week she's using one of my kits, instead of the check boxes, turns the little hydration trackers sideways and uses them as a checklist up the sidebar. It is so smart. So yeah, there you go. You do have checklists in there. You just didn't know you did. I'm filling it in. Very exciting. Not exciting. And I think I'm going to go to a big effort to write in launch day on Thursday here. I don't know when the standalone will launch. I have, as I said, a migraine from hell, and I was hoping to work on the site a lot this morning before I headed to work. That said, I don't think I'm going to be heading to work because I feel so sick. So I just really want to get this video up for you to show you this kit. I love this kit. This is one of my OGs, one of the first ones I drew when I went 100% hand drawn, and I love it. The colors are amazing, and that whole rockabilly vibe is so cool, and I wish it was me. I wish I was this girl, but it's just really different, and I think that's what I try and offer. My kits are different. You're not going to see anything the same anywhere else, which is so exciting. Look at that shimmer. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another plan with me. Thank you for all your support. I will see you next week with more exciting video. Thank you, bye!